this video clip, I'm going to be showing you how I set the bricks for the chimney on my new electric to gas conversion kiln that I'll be using in my backyard. The kiln itself is about 36 inches in diameter, and I basically removed all the filaments from the inside of it. I cut some bricks on the inside to create a foundation that I can lay some heavy 1-inch thick corduroy shelves down as a base. And right now I'm actually going through and building the chimney. I used 4 of these bricks, which are 2.5 by 4.5 by 9 inches, and cut a hole in the bottom of the kiln and inserted the bricks so it actually ports the heat out of the bottom of the kiln and then up through the chimney. So it basically pulls the heat out of it once you get things started. It's going to be a downdraft kiln, so it should work fairly good. This is all testing as far as I'm concerned, and it might work and it might not, but being a novice, it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. I'm doing this just out of sheer enjoyment and something to do. So you can see here, you kind of have to decide what you're going to do before you actually set the bricks down, and kind of plan things out. I went through and pretty much set the bricks out, and you can see that on my website, how I kind of placed everything before I actually got to the point where I was going to build it. I know it looks like I used a lot of mortar, but the mortar itself is only about 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch thick, maybe a little bit thicker than that in some areas, but not really. And it sets when you fire it, so it stays kind of moist and dry. Although I am in Bakersfield, so it is kind of hot. So, but once it fires, it'll start to liquefy and then solidify as the temperature rises up. And then, of course, after the first firing, then everything should be together, fairly secure. As you notice, I was tapping on the bricks. These K23 bricks from Laguna Clay are very porous and light, and they real dusty, a lot of silicon in them. So I kind of tapped them a little bit to release any dust in the little pores, so when I put the mortar on it, it tends to adhere to it a lot better. So basically this is a very short clip. There's a couple of more clips coming, but nothing really important other than the actual firing process, and which in turn I will show you what I get out of it, which hopefully will be exciting. So if anyone has any questions, they can go see more information on the building of this kiln at bangarang.com, which is my personal website. It has a lot of artwork on there that I do myself, and you can get in touch with me through the contact page on my website. So in a few seconds, the web address will show up at the bottom here, and I look forward to hearing from everybody, good or bad. At least let me know that somebody has seen what I'm doing, and maybe you have some ideas that you could give me as well. So again, I look forward to hearing from everybody, and have a good day.